Massage is not safe during pregnancy. Ooh, I love to talk about this one. This is one of my favorites. So when I was going through massage school, pregnancy was terrifying to me. Like, they really scare it out of you, right? They really, they make it sound like if you even look at somebody wrong when they're pregnant, like there's just gonna be this spontaneous abortion and it's all your fault. So for me, getting out into the field, I recognized how scared I was of this. And so I focused a lot on prenatal massages. And I should say both sides of it, right? Not just prenatal, but what happens afterwards, right? What else can we do for mom? What can we do for baby? I also got into infant massage, right? Working with all these populations that freaked me out so much, because when I was in the program, there was a pregnant instructor who was just like, man. That's exactly how she sounded too. So I'll say this much. You should be careful with pregnancy and massage in the first trimester when there is a history of miscarriage. At that point, if I hear first trimester, history of miscarriage, I'm sorry, but I won't be working on you for the first trimester. I love you. I wish you the best. But that is just playing it smart, right? For everybody else out there, healthy pregnancies, maybe it's even your first pregnancy. Yes, massage from the moment that you know you're pregnant to during labor, after labor, like all of that is totally okay. Now, if you really want to play it safe, first trimester is when everyone is most delicate, right? Life is just forming here. So if you really wanted to play it safe, yeah, you might skip that one. Give plenty of massage for second and third trimester. I should also, I also want to talk about this one a little bit. I don't think it's on my list here. But there are hormones that are released into the body, right? Such as relaxin, that relax the ligaments of the body in order to help you, change, because there's going to be a really big change that happens here pretty soon, right? And there is a human being that's going to have to make its way out. And so those ligaments around the pelvis need to be able to stretch, right? When I was in school, it was said that this hormone doesn't know where to go. It just goes everywhere because your body has no intrinsic intelligence to it. It just does things, right? So when I was in school, it was the most delicate part was actually when they're in their third trimester, because it's when their joints are all weak and just falling apart. I don't find this to be the case. After 16 years of massage therapy, I don't find this to be the case that you are at your weakest point in your third trimester, and that's when you should avoid massage. No, just the opposite. I think you're okay with massage still, for sure, 100%. Now, is this a case-by-case basis? Totally. Talk to your doctor. But for the most part, there are not as many things that we have to be scared of as we thought we originally were when it comes to prenatal massages. And in fact, when it comes to, I'm just gonna keep going for a second here. When it comes to these golden points that we were told to totally avoid with massage therapy, right? And of course, one of those points right here up on the shoulder, we can all find it, right? We all have this knot right here in the shoulder well. That's one of the points there that they said you should absolutely avoid during pregnancy. And I can kind of agree with that one, and really only because that there are a few points throughout the body that I will use, that I'll press on when I want to try to induce labor. I'm not somebody who does this all the time, trying to induce labor in somebody, no. But I have gotten calls before where someone's like, hey, my due date was a few days ago. Can you come out and do a massage for me? And let's see if we can get everything moving before I get induced by my doctor, right? It's worked every time, working these points right here, right? I can't really speak to the validity if it would cause an abortion, right? But I do know that like when you are, baby's ready, you're ready, we're at the end of the 9 months there, we're a little past, working on some of those points, can provide a lot of relief and tends to actually get the process moving. Not only will I work the top of the shoulder well here, I'll work the uterine point for reflexology on the ankle. Of course, if you find your medial malleolus, that's that ankle bone that sticks to the inside, and then you just slip down and back to that kind of area in between the ankle bone and your heel. There's like this cool flat area. I'll work that a little bit. And then when it comes to the big toe, I'll press directly in to the center right there. And that has worked every time for me. I actually had built a little bit of a reputation at one point for doing something like that. Let's move on though. Let's move on.